rusty hoe. Ooh, 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 ooh. Face like ooh. Pretty hoe. Booty like ah.
What's up, guys? We're back with another video. This is the story time. It was on April Fool's. Uncle was at the house with us, and me and my two other sisters, we was outside. Like the boys, that was like probably like the neighbors or like a couple houses down. I don't remember. But me and them was racing on the bikes, right? So you know, I'm over there riding on a bike. We racing, and then the back wheel stopped. So when the back wheel stopped, I fell, and when I fell, the handlebar turned, and then it fell on me. And yeah, my stomach just said, "Pop, bitch, fuck you." So I'm crying. He laughing, cause he didn't know what happened. I didn't know what happened. All he knew is that I fell off the bike, and yeah. So then I go run inside. Like I run inside the bathroom, and I look, like it was just like, just tissue, like the tissue in your body, and it's just like out. And I'm like, oh hell no! And I started screaming. I run outside, and I was like, I can see the inside of my stomach. He called my sisters inside. He's like, come on, y'all, come inside. I lay on the bed, and he pulled down my whatchamacallit, and he sees it, and he's like this. So then he called my mama. He's like, your daughter bust her stomach open. Then my mom was like, how the hell she bust her stomach open? You supposed to be watching her, blah, blah, blah. And then he was like, she was riding the bike. And then my little sister come in, the second oldest, she come in. And she was like, she just started crying. She was like, oh my gosh. And then my other younger sister, and then she's over here like this. She's like, I'm the doctor. Nobody touch her. Like, am I gonna die? He's like, no, you're not about to die. I was like, are you sure? Because I think I'm about to die. Like, I think I'm about to die. So then my uncle, he calls his girlfriend. Girlfriend come. She pick us up, and I'm in the back seat. And my uncle in the back seat with me. And my two sisters are in the front seat. We get to the hospital. My mama, she already beat us there. My grandma came out of nowhere. It was with my grandma. Then my other aunt came. Then my cousin came. So I'm just laying there. And then they take me to like the little back. So we back there. And like she's like, she weighs me. Like I could not stand up at all. Literally, I could not stand up at all. It hurted. I could not. They had to hold me standing up. Like, they had to, like, you know, help me up and stuff. Like, I could not do it by myself. And then they're like, on a scale of 1 to 10, how much is the pain? I'm over here like this, 20,000. Like, what the fuck? That's not even on the scale. It says 1 to 10, but bitch, it's 20,000. But, like, you know, what's it called? Like, is it called adrenaline? Like, you hurt yourself, but it doesn't hurt, like, as bad just because something is, like, soothing down the pain. I forgot what it's called, but your body naturally does that for you. Cause like at first, like it hurt as hell, but then it'll kind of go away, then it come back, like stuff like that. But anyways, back to the story. But then after that, they give me a fucking wheelchair. I'm like this, whew. I get my wheelchair, and then like after that, my stomach really wasn't like hurting. I don't know why, but like it just wasn't hurting as much. So I'm in the wheelchair. Then my aunt, she bought me a Twix, but then there was like, I can't eat none because they don't know like what's wrong with like what happened to my stomach. So they was like, I can't eat no food or anything. And I'm over here like this. What the fuck? Oh yeah, and when this also did happen, it was the last day of school for spring break. What's the spring break or Easter break? I forgot what it was, but yeah. Just know it was like the last day of school for that particular time. And I'm over here like in the fucking hospital, like what the fuck? But yeah. So then it was like, yeah, she can't eat and all that. So then they take me in my little wheelchair and they pushed me to the other room. It wasn't like the room I was gonna be in, but it was like kind of like a little checkout room. I don't know, to see what something was happening. So then the lady come and she looks at my cut, and then they put an IV in my arm. And yeah, they put the IV in my arm. I got small veins, so they obviously was trying to figure out where the fuck my veins were. But yeah, that happened, and then they gave me a CAT scan, and like, I don't know how to describe a CAT scan. It's like the big old donut thingy, and like you laying on a table, and like they put you in that thingy if you've seen it before. But yeah, that's basically how it is. Then he put this thing inside my IV, and he was like, "This is gonna make you feel high or make you feel weird, son." When he put that shit in me, I was about to cry, cause like it made me so hot, and like this is a terrible feeling, terrible. I hate CAT scans, like oh my gosh, I hate them with a passion. But they gave me a CAT scan to see if I had, what was it? They said some was like, they said if I had any deeper damage in my stomach or something. Oh, and I'm gonna show y'all the picture of when my stomach got cut open. Trying to violate me for showing you guys the picture, but you know, that happened. So then we go back to the room, and I'm laying on the table, and the lady's like, we have to give her stitches, and I'm over here like this. What? Like, you're gonna give me some medicine to like make sure I don't feel that? So yeah, she gave me, I think she put something inside my IV, or she put shots around the area. I don't really remember, but that happened. So then like yeah, she doing that, she cleaned off my cut, did that, stitched it up. Then it was like, okay, now we're about to see if she has to stay overnight or go home. So then like a couple minutes go by, they come back, they're like, she has to stay overnight, because they're like, we need to see if she needs emergency surgery or not. So then my mom's like, okay, cool. My mom couldn't spend the night with me that night because she had to work in the morning, and she also needed to watch my sisters. So my aunt stood there with me. They bring me to the room. I'm in the bed with my little hospital gown, you know, gang shit. My hair was looking a hot mess, but it's okay. And so me and my aunt are in there. I was looking for Disney Channel on the fucking TV. I'm over here like this. I couldn't find Disney Channel, so I was just watching Animal Planet. I didn't care. I like Animal Planet, so And my aunt was sleeping on the little couch thingy majig. And like that night, like then the lady, she attached me to this other thingy, and like it was this arm that it was on, and I couldn't bend it, because if I bend it, the thingy, the monitor thing, whatever the hell it was, I guess to make sure I was alive or some type of shit, I don't know. But yeah, that thing was like start beeping, so they was like, don't bend your arm, or yeah. And if it does go off, call us and we'll, yeah. So I had to sleep with my fucking arm like this. Like, I was like, oh my gosh. But then that night, I was trying to fall asleep, and every time I close my eyes, I see myself falling off the bike. Like, I'm still riding the bike and I fall off. And every time that happened, I wake back up. Like, it was just awful. I'm over here like this. What the fuck, son? Like, I just want to sleep. But zoom into the next day. I think this was the day I had surgery. It was the day I had surgery. So, the day I had surgery, me and my aunt was just standing there and stuff. And I still couldn't eat. Your girl was fucking hungry. I don't really remember. Like, all I remember is the people that, like, they bring games and books and stuff, so they brought that. I had a coloring book, and me and my aunt was playing Scrabble. So, yeah, Scrabble, whatever the fuck it is. We was playing that. And, yeah, because, like, I used to always love that game, so me and her was playing that. And then they was like, we need to go take her down for ultrasounds to see if, like, something with my stomach. So, they take me down the stairs to the ultrasound, and like they looking at my stomach, and they was like, I'm gonna need to have emergency surgery just because of the cut, and also because I might develop a hernia. I had hernias in the past, but like I don't remember the surgeries just because I was so little. Yeah, when I was 1, I had a hernia, and I was 3, I had 6 hernias. So that. So then I'm like, oh man, I was like, I don't want to have surgery. I thought I was gonna die or something, like. So then they bring me up to the room. My mama came, and then my aunt was, and then my mom come in the room. She was like this. She was like, oh, I'm hungry. And then my aunt is like, you big bitch. You have some fucking nerve to say you hungry, and this girl has been here for nearly 24 hours, and she hasn't ate yet. And you have the nerve to come in here saying you hungry. And then my mom was like, but I am hungry. And then my aunt was like, then my mom was like, you didn't eat? And then my aunt was like, no, why would I eat in front of her face if she can't eat? Then my mom was like, shit, I would have did it. Then my mom saw my aunt had the Twix that my aunt still bought me. And she was like, who that Twix for? She was like, that is for her when she can eat. Then my mom was like, give me some. She was like, no. So, I think my uncle came when I was about to have surgery. I don't really remember, but I know I was about to have my surgery. Gang shit. So, the man, he was talking to my mom about something, I don't remember, but I know they brought me downstairs. They bring me downstairs. I'm waiting a little area for surgery, and then the man, he put something inside my IV. Then I'm over here telling my aunt, I'm like, I'm scared and all that. Then my aunt was like, okay. She was like, it's okay. She was like, just imagine me and your mom were fussing about the Twix in the other corner of the room, saying, I got your Twix. And then after that, I just fell asleep. Like, I don't remember anything. I just fell asleep. And then when I woke up, all I remember is saying, Mommy. And I was like looking around, trying to find my mama. So you know my mom was my savior. But yeah. So I fell back asleep because whatever they put inside my IV, still in my system. And then like when I woke up, I was like half up, half asleep. And like I could see my uncle and my sisters and my aunt and all them, my grandma in the room. And like my mom and them trying to make me eat because I was allowed to eat now. And it was chicken broth. That shit was good, son. Okay, that stuff was good. And like there was like, my mom was like, here, you need to eat. And I'm like, I don't want to eat. Don't touch me. I'm over here just still tired. I'm like, no, I don't want to eat. And like I had chicken broth, a popsicle, and apple juice, I think. And yeah, so then I drank some of the chicken broth and I fell asleep again, just because it's just like it's still in me and I was tired. So then I wake up later again that night, and it was my mama, my aunt, and I had some of the chicken broth, so I drank that. And then I was like, can I have my popsicle? And then my aunt's like, where's her popsicle? And then my mama over here like this, I don't know. Then my aunt was like, did you eat that girl popsicle? And she was like, but it was good. So I didn't have my popsicle because my mama ate it, but it's okay. So I drank my apple juice, and so then my mom was like, my uncle's gonna spend the night with me. So I was like, okay. Because, I just had surgery. I couldn't go home. And, yeah. So then after that, I fell right asleep, to be honest. Like, I wasn't even up. But then the next day, I'm up. And, like, they come in with breakfast. I was going to walk around the hospital, but, like, I was just still sore from surgery. And, like, I just couldn't. I tried. I couldn't. It's terrible. But yeah, they bring in their little breakfast. I'm like, okay, take it. I look at it. I'm like, what the fuck is this? Like, it was nasty. I was like, oh my gosh. But I had to eat because I lost a lot of weight and while I was there because I couldn't eat and stuff. So yeah. So then me and my uncle, we was over there playing Scrabble, and we was like, yeah, talking and stuff. And I'm gonna show you guys that picture too of us playing Scrabble. I look like a fucking crackhead, but I'll still show you guys the picture. And later my mom comes, and then they was like, okay, now we're about to discharge her from the hospital. My IV out, they put me in the wheelchair, and like, yeah, they rolled me to the car because I couldn't walk. And like my uncle and my mom would like help me get into the car. And then after that, they brought me to my grandma's house. Mama and my uncle put me in my grandma's house. So I get to my grandma's house, and like I couldn't walk. So I spent like 2 weeks at my grandma's house, and like every day I would just get better and better. And they also told me I couldn't wear no type of pants or shorts, or I couldn't wear underwear because it'd be too tight on me. They said I couldn't carry nothing heavy. Yeah, that's just the end of this story. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And I post every Friday. And yeah, bye.
Follow me, hoes, you rusty hoes.